Now at 10, this is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
I thought somebody had it out for me because, it was a very, very sharp tip.
A warning from police in one Connecticut community tonight. Someone is placing tire spikes in people's driveways and in the streets, and it could create a major problem for you and your vehicle. Good evening, and thanks for joining us for the Fox 61 News at 10. I'm Brent Harden.
And I'm Sarah Sanchez. Coventry police are warning drivers of a danger that's hard to see. It could cost you hundreds of dollars, if not more, to fix.
Yeah, we're talking about tire spikes being dropped on roads, which could puncture tires, of course, and cause blowouts. Well, tonight, police are looking for whoever is responsible. Fox 61's Angelo Bavaro has more on where you need to be on high alert.
Coventry police tell me they are up to about a dozen reports so far over the past few months, and those calls continue to come in. Police tell me a lot of those reports are from people who drove along where we are right now. This is South Street, runs through town, sees a lot of traffic. However, it's hard to pinpoint exactly where this is happening, given the fact that people are finding those spikes in their tires after the fact. The spikes are small, about 1 inch high, but vicious.
I thought somebody had it out for me because, it was a very, very sharp tip.
Jessica Gegenheimer knows it for herself.
I kept getting a low air sensor on my tire. My boss was like, "Well, Jess, here's your problem." And he pulled it out with pliers.
She told us about finding a spike in her tire over the summer.
I commute every day from Coventry to New London. So if my tire ever blew out from 395 until the exit that I get off of, I could have died.
Jessica's story is one of several now coming to light that has Coventry police investigating.
We even had one in one of our cruiser tires.
Police recently posted a warning on social media after someone found spikes on South Street.
We didn't realize how much it had been happening because most of it was unreported. So as a result of posting this, we've received many more phone calls of other people that have run these over and, flattened their tires and had to get replacements.
Jessica was one of those who had to pay the price, about $200 for a new tire. Now she's hoping whoever's responsible will pay too.
Karma's a bee.
One, it's dangerous. Two, it's illegal. So, if we can get the information on who's responsible for this, we're going to pursue all avenues we can.
Police are asking people to keep an eye out. If you see one of those spikes on the road in your tire, let them know as soon as possible. Reporting in Coventry, I'm Angelo Bavaro, Fox 61.
All right, Angelo, yeah, that's scary. When you run over one of those things, you have a blowout, you could lose control. It could be really dangerous.
Yeah, and also cost you a lot of money, too.
Yep. All right, we're going to turn to the weather now. We have a few more days of the cold weather before a warm-up, but at least we're not expecting any more ice.
Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frayton joining us now for a look ahead for the rest of the week. So, Rachel, when can we expect that thaw?
By this weekend. So just another reason for you to look forward to Saturday and Sunday. That's when temperatures climb above freezing. The bar is really low. Just above 32 degrees would be awesome to continue to melt some of that snow and ice that's out there. For now, though, it's cold. A big storm ends up missing us tonight and tomorrow. However, another little disturbance could bring us a few scattered snow showers as we head into tomorrow evening, and there might be a coating of snow in spots. Taking a look at winds, we're gusting up around 17, 23 miles an hour. And there's a lot of other places in the state not even reporting a wind gust. That's what we like to see after that relentless wind over the last few days. Nothing on the satellite and radar out there tonight. Temperatures are in the teens to right around 20, low to mid 20s for the Connecticut shoreline, and wind chill down around just 1 lonely degree in Torrington. The wind chill won't be as much of an issue as we head towards daybreak tomorrow because it's just cold, but the wind will continue to drop. But we are looking at overnight lows that will be down around the single digits as we head towards daybreak tomorrow. Here's a look at that snow missing us. However, as we head through the day tomorrow, we'll see increasing clouds, and there is a chance for a couple of snow showers as we head towards tomorrow evening. And as I mentioned before, there's a chance for a coating of snow in spots. That's about it as we head through tomorrow night. Here's a look at that sun to start off the day tomorrow, followed by increasing clouds and highs in the 20s to near 30. Nope, we don't break the freezing point, but we'll talk about that thaw coming up in just a bit.
Thank you, Rachel. The second trial of Michelle Troconis has been pushed back. She was in Stamford Superior Court today, and this is in connection to her contempt of court charge. Troconis is accused of displaying a court-sealed child custody document on her laptop. The trial was scheduled to start next month, but Troconis hired a new lawyer, so the trial start date has been pushed back. She's expected back in court in April to finalize a date. Troconis was found guilty on 6 charges related to the disappearance and presumed death of Jennifer Dulos. She's currently serving a 14.5-year prison sentence.
School leaders in Bridgeport laid out their plan for the next 6 months after what many considered to be a turbulent academic year. The district cut ties with its superintendent back in December, and parents are looking for a little stability for themselves and for their children. Fox 61's Stefan Reels traveled to Bridgeport to bring you the latest developments.
For the past several years, some of the biggest problems facing Bridgeport Public Schools has been leaders' transparency and accountability. Wednesday night, those leaders decided to face the problems head on.
Find out the history of how you got to be so low.
Parents are demanding better from Bridgeport Public Schools as Interim Superintendent Dr. Royce Avery, only a few months on the job, presented the district's new 6-month action plan for improvements district-wide. Dr. Avery is vowing a step in the right direction.
That's why we're coming out to the community. We're trying to do it a little different than we've done it in the past.
Transparency and accountability are among some of the key points in the new Rebuilding a Stronger Bridgeport plan. Among other goals, securing better funds, more teacher and principal support, special education support, and higher academic achievement for students.
We have a group of parents who are trying to find out what this means, what we can do and say to get the more money.
School funds were a big talking point for parents at Wednesday's forum, especially ahead of the state's budget public hearing on Thursday. At the moment, Bridgeport Public Schools face a $32 million deficit. Dr. Avery told parents actions to prevent this should have happened over the past several years, but didn't. Now he says he wants to bring the district to an equal playing field and get the funds the district deserves for being one of the biggest public school systems in the state, and help parents advocate for those funds in the process.
We got people that's trying to do the right thing for the kids and for the services that our kids deserve. And I think as long as we're allowed collectively together, doing what you're saying to do to advocate, they're gonna have to listen.
Bridgeport Public Schools has made their 6-month plan available online, and we'll have those details on our website, fox61.com. But for now, in Bridgeport, Stefan Reels, Fox 61.